All right, today's segment is on athleticism. And if you read the description, you'll see that or have read that athleticism is what we consider a combination of all the skills of physical literacy. So physical literacy, strength, balance, stability, movement, flexibility, and targeting skills, matching up kinesthetic awareness and spatial awareness, okay? So a physically literate child, person, adult can combine all of those into a skill known as athleticism. Whether you play sports or not, life is about being athletic, not necessarily sport athletic, meaning I can play basketball or I can play football. It is about being able to control your body, prevent injuries, being strong in life, daily life situations like carrying the groceries, putting boxes away, moving furniture, stuff like that, stuff that we have to do, right? So in order to improve your athleticism, you have to find drills that sort of combine to the best of A, your current ability, B, your desired goals of improvement, and then equipment availability. So C, equipment availability. So a lot of times just using your body is fine, but as we get stronger, we need to find appropriate apparatus and or equipment, like the big balls, known as physio balls, the little red ball over there known as a medicine ball, dumbbells, ropes, the battle ropes, and all those are beautiful and great pieces of equipment, and we use them all. There's others that I didn't mention, and you may find stuff that you enjoy, kettlebells and stuff like that. Finding the equipment that you have available, but then finding the drills that work best for your current abilities and where you want to take your abilities and or your students' ability is very important. So, progression, regression. Not everyone has the substrate skills or the base level foundational skills of what you're hoping to achieve. So in the back of your mind, always have a regression available. And I don't phrase it as, oh, we're going to do a regression. I simply generally come along the lines of, you're not ready for that, or something like that. Okay, I don't like. And now that I'd say it out loud, it doesn't sound like the best, but I probably say something, hey, let's try this instead. And if you approach it in a positive light, because kids don't want to feel like everyone else is better at something. So you say, hey, let's try something different. Okay, hey, this will be a fun challenge for you or something like that. Okay, and situational awareness kind of thing. All right, so today we're doing a drill that I love. I actually love it for everybody, but it is very athletic in nature. We call it a dumbbell lateral explode. Although I say dumbbell, you can use a medicine ball, you can use a kettlebell. You can hold a medicine ball in front, you can hold a medicine ball down low. But we like to do it with one dumbbell going towards or going away from the leg we're using. So basically what I mean is if I'm going this way laterally, I would be holding it in my left. If I'm going that way, I would be holding it in my right. Now, that doesn't mean you can't hold it this way and go this way. We just find it smoother for the majority of people to come back towards the weight, meaning I'll step out that way. I'm holding it here. I'll step out that way. And I come back, I transition back towards the weight because my body will hold that balance better. So without further ado, let's show you. All right, so as I mentioned, it is a dumbbell. You do not have to have a dumbbell, but I do have a dumbbell. So I'm going to demonstrate with a dumbbell because it's a nice visual aid. Okay, now remember, what weight is appropriate for you is up to you. This is just a 5-pound weight for demo purposes. Most people, younger people, are probably going to be 8 to 12-pound dumbbell, maybe up to 20. Okay, but remember, don't go heavier if you cannot control it. Go lighter if the balance is being thrown off. And if you can't work through comfortable, smart range of motion, what do I mean by smart range of motion? Unless you program for a shorter range of motion, like super heavy squats for a quarter squat, which is very good for jumping athletes and football players type stuff, because we want to get powerful at that movement range. We work through full range of motion unless it's programmed for. All right, so dumbbell, lateral, meaning to the side, we call explode. So I'm going to do a dumbbell lateral step, front knee bends, trail leg stays straight. Here's the easy strength training part, and then I bring it knee up. This is the control balance moving for balance. stability, strength, movement, and targeting skill. If I want to step towards a specific target, like if I put a cone down, I can make that my target so that I can get comfortable stepping towards it without stepping on, right? I don't want to do that. But without looking, I can get very close to it. And that would make it a targeting drill, right? So dumbbell, lateral, explode. So I want to come back with some speed to force my body to learn how to balance and stabilize. So slow, up quick. Slow, up quick. All right, obviously I would do the same thing to the other direction, right? But, so trail leg stays straight, lead leg bends. The lower you go, the more strength training, developing the front leg you're gonna get. The lower you go, the more flexibility you're gonna get on the trail leg. The faster you move back, the explode part, the more you're gonna tell your core to contract to help you stay balanced. The more you're gonna work on your balance, the more you're going to be doing cross-body coordination because the dumbbell holding on this side while this leg moves that way, telling everything, hold, control, meet in the middle, maintain that balance, right? Stability, the longer I keep that knee up, the longer I hold this position, right? So now I'm getting all the stability of the joints of my ankle, my knee, and my hip. So if I hold this for a long period of time, so you can even program that in depending on time constraints. So you could say, hey, we're doing 5-second holds. So step to the side, lateral explode, and then come and hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so making it more of a stability exercise. I would probably do that with my younger kids. With my older kids, I would do more of a strength training, try and go heavier and really force that explosion is what I would probably do. All right? So, dumbbell lateral explode for your brain break today. Adding a strength training component, adding a balance component, adding a flexibility component, a movement component. Stability, I already talked about, okay? Flexibility, obviously. So you're getting that athleticism, combining all those skills into one drill. All right. If you don't have a dumbbell available, there's other things you can do. You could even hold a jug of milk, a gallon of milk. Okay. Find something that has some heft to it, some weight to it, some mass to it, and you can hold on to that. You can hold something in front. I could hold a medicine ball in front, like so. I could hold it out here as I lateral step, right? Which does change the dynamics slightly, all right? And all of those are options. Remember, get good at certain drills and then try to tweak the drill a little bit. Don't try to learn 12,000 different drills that have zero correlation to other drills because kids are learning the movements and we want to help them master the movements. But if we're all over the board, it's going to be difficult for them to really learn and remember and master the movement. So learn, practice, master. That's what we preach on the school platform, right? On our community, Stronger Together Family, skool.com/Stronger Together Family. Learn, practice, master. Get good at what you're trying to accomplish. Linear progression, just little small progressions as we get better and better. So you could start the lateral explode without a dumbbell, then add a dumbbell, then add more weight, do more reps, then change up the variable. All right, now we're going to do it with the medicine ball. Now we're going to hold it overhead. Now we're going to hold it with our lead arm versus our trail arm. All of those are variable. The movement stays the same, but now we're adding in different variables to make it a little bit more difficult. Changing up the substrate skills a little bit. All right. That's all we have for today. So go out and do 10 reps of those. Obviously, both legs. So 10 this way, 10 this way. 3 sets with about a 60-second rest in between. Now you're going to get to about 10 minutes. Great little brain break. Great little strength training exercise. So go out, have fun with it. Let us know how you do. Let us know how your students do. Remember, comment on the school platform so we know exactly how you guys are progressing and what you're loving and what we need to help you with. That's our goal. All right? You guys go out, be awesome, be amazing. That's all I have for today. Thank you.